Chase, good to meet you, and thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. You know, we've had quite a bit of rain here in the natural state the last several days, but it looks like the rain's going to hold off for us a little bit here today. Looking forward to some great soccer action here as part of the Weekend of Champions being put on by the Arkansas Activities Association.
The first match of the finals will be against Fayetteville Bulldogs and Bentonville West. All these games are going to be live streaming at NFHS Network. It's a great weekend for soccer. Obviously, there is baseball and other activities going on. Chase, you are from the area. What's the vibe? What's going on right now with all the activities, with the players? You know, obviously during COVID-19, it's just so nice, and we in the sports community are so happy for these student athletes, especially for those seniors who didn't get to play that much in the past, but now seniors have the opportunity to walk away playing the last game of their high school careers.
Absolutely. It's a very exciting time here in Arkansas, and I can speak on behalf of the last senior class because I was in high school as a senior last year when COVID-19 hit, and I had a lot of friends who were playing a lot of sports, including soccer, and they were very disappointed to see that season go. But I'm very excited for this upcoming senior class, to get to have that final senior season and to get to play in front of live fans here today. It's definitely a very exciting time here in Arkansas.
Our producer or production team led by Jonathan Webb. He's going to be our producer for today's game. And on camera, we'll have Caleb Colton. He's going to be running the cameras. And as I mentioned earlier, my name is Carlos Chicas, and I'll be your play-by-play along with Chase Hartsell. Chase, obviously, these two teams have a little history in between, both from Northwest Arkansas, with Bentonville West doing a tremendous job in this season. In the first match against Fayetteville, Bentonville West find a way to be competitive, but came short 4-1, and in the second match of the season, the score was 2-1 for Fayetteville. Obviously, sometimes they say, and I don't want to jinxing for Fayetteville, the third one might be it.
That is very true. They do say the third time is the charm, and Bentonville West having a lot to play for here today. They're looking for their first state title in program history. They're definitely a battle-tested team. They did not get here in a very easy fashion, including last round. We look at last round, they beat a very talented Conway team to get right here to this game, won that one 2-1 in overtime. And looking to take down Fayetteville, who has a very good history when it comes to soccer. They won the first state championship, actually, for girls soccer back in 1998, and they rattled off 4 in a row from 1998 to 2001. They haven't won a state title since 2010, so looking for that 6th state title here today. They have looked very good this season, including a win last week in the semis against North Little Rock. They won that game 4-0.
And the last time that Fayetteville was in a situation to be in the finals, unfortunately didn't go well that year. Prior to the pandemic, Fayetteville was leading 3-0, and for some reason the other opponent came back and eliminated Fayetteville. But today it's a new beginning. Let's talk a little bit about the lineups for this match. It's going to be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and give the lineup for Fayetteville. Fayetteville has a tremendous goalkeeper, Haley Woodward. Her sister plays goalie for the University of Arkansas. Very disciplined, a student who is going to be attending Houston University. Great goalie, very good in the air. I'm curious what kind of a game plan coach Toma has for her, as far as if she's going to start building from behind or they're going to play direct. But the lineup: Haley Woodward as a goalkeeper, Caroline Bertalotto, Kate Bishop, Lauren Magri, Maddie Wilbur, Kenley Morris, Jaden Tyler, Tessa Lian, Bella Kiklak, Avi Estes, and Carson Weiss Miller. That is the starting lineup that coach Joe Thomas sends for the Bulldogs. What is Bentonville West sending onto the field? The lineup for Bentonville West.
All right, well, when you look at the Bentonville West lineup, It's very interesting looking at it from a glance because you're looking at a mix of experience. You know, you see some seniors out there, but you're also seeing some very young talent in freshmen. So let's go ahead and take a look at that lineup. You've got number 99, Kayla Ross, the senior, starting. You've also got the junior, Bridget McSpadden. You've also got the senior, Ella Presley, joined by the freshman, Bella Gerley. You also have Sierra Flynn, the junior, number 10. You have number 12, Josie Simbrat, the junior. You also have another sophomore in Stella Martin, number 13. Another freshman on that starting squad, it'll be Kendall Stafford, number 18. Then you have number 22, Tiana Jones, another freshman again. And she'll be joined by another freshman in Whitney Kerrigan, number 23. And finally, to round up that starting lineup, you've got the senior, Tara Geringer, number 39.
Coach Kerry Castillo is going to try to bring something to the Bentonville area. Very successful program, especially when it comes to the girls program. I know that, Coach Christina Henry, who used to coach at Bentonville, retired, but in the late 90s and the early 2000s, Bentonville as a whole went through some pain just building the program. Christina Henry got it what it needed to be, won multiple championships, and now she's retired. And the big question is, anytime there is a transition, when there is a change in coaching staff, those programs are very successful. The question is, can they keep doing it?
That definitely is the question moving forward, and really Bentonville trying to prove here today that they can move on. And this is a very talented squad, a fairly young squad. It's very impressive that with as many young starters as they have, that they've gotten this far in the tournament. Definitely looks like a promising future for the Lady Wolverines.
We're going to take a short break as the teams are coming into the field. Unless our producer indicates we need to stay on air, but the teams are about to walk in, and I believe it's going to follow by the national anthem right now. So we're just going to stay, but look at this. Look at this, Chase. What a beautiful day. It's the beautiful game of soccer. The state finals. Everything is on the plate. And if I was cooking at home and this was my carne asada of the day, this is it. This is what you got to enjoy. This is what you work for the whole season. I just want to say congratulations to both teams as they're coming into the field.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun matchup here today, live in front of the fans here in Benton, Arkansas.
Teams are coming in, and looks like Fayetteville is going to go in traditional purple colors and Bentonville West with a white. Center referees are checking in. Referees looking good. This is a show for everything. As I was coming into the stands earlier today, I guess I have this look on the face, and the ladies at the gate, they will say, "Smile, it's not that bad." And I say, "I'm in a game mode. I'm ready to go."
At this time, we'd like you to please stand for the national anthem.
The national anthem is going to be sing, and we're going to keep silent for a second while the national anthem is played.
Who
the national anthem, and I cannot imagine, the emotions that are going on with the players. And if you just join us, we're going to go ahead and tell you the lineup for Fayetteville. Haley Woodward, Caroline Bertalotto, Kate Bishop, Lauren Magri, Mari Wilbur, Kenley Morris, Jaden Tyler, Tessa Dia, Bella Kikalak, Abby Estes, and Carson Waze Miller. Those are the lineups the Coach Thomas sent for FHS.
And then for the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines, you have Kayla Ross, Bridget McSpadden, Ella Presley, Bella Garley, Sierra Flynn, Josie Simbrot, Stella Martin, Kendall Stafford, Tiana Jones, Whitney Kerrigan, and Tara Geringer.
That's the lineup the coaches are sending, and it's one of those deals where you wish that everything goes as planned. But it's the beautiful game of soccer. Anything can happen in games like this. I'm from Guatemala, and last night or yesterday I was watching the first leg of the finals in the Major League of Guatemala. In the team that I play for, when I play pro in Guatemala, Santa Lucia FC plays against one of the top clubs, which is Comunicaciones. And I couldn't believe it because we won at home 4-0. First time ever that the team goes to the finals against one of the top clubs. While Fayetteville is the team to beat, the underdog is going to have to step it up today.
Absolutely, and when you're Fayetteville too, you have to be wary because you have seen this team twice. So Bentonville West has seen them. They have that benefit of being in the same conference. They have experience in this matchup. Maybe can form a game plan to counteract what they've seen from Fayetteville earlier this season. And perhaps it could be third time's the charm this year, and Bentonville West can capture their first state championship in program history.
And that's the plan, I'm assuming. Again, the game is going to be, you guys going to be able to watch it on online and live streaming at NFHS, and it's going to be a great. The clock in the stadium has a little bit over two minutes, and everybody's excited. I'm excited, and it's just an amazing opportunity for these guys to play this beautiful game of soccer.
Caitlin Glenn. Senior number 32.
And it looks like it might be, with the combination of the weather, might be a little, I hope that it's not too rainy, but might be, a little hot too. And Chase, you know this area better than I do when it comes to how unpredictable the weather is.
Well, and that's the thing with Arkansas, you never quite know what you're going to get. I mean, you wouldn't guess it from here, but just about 3 months ago we had a massive snowstorm come through this area, and really, at this point in the year, we're starting to get into the summer months, and Arkansas is known to be a little bit muggy around this time, so the elements can play a factor. We do experience some rain in this late spring season. So we'll have to see how the elements, change the game today, because that's a very good possibility that they could affect the outcome of this ballgame.
You can see the fans from Fayetteville who are just clapping and enjoying as the PA announcer is going over the lineups. Good crowd for both teams. I'm assuming crowd on the other side it's West, and crowd on this side it's Fayetteville, just because of the colors.
Yep, it definitely looks like it's Fayetteville here on the side that we are on right now. Here on the home side, and then on the road side you do have Bentonville West, and both fan bases look like they are ready for some soccer here today. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a very exciting moment for both teams. Hopefully we're going to have a very great game here today.
It's going to be a great game, and again, with West having, you mentioned it during the lineup, about a few of the freshmen that are going to be in this game, and when you look at the rosters on both teams, they might be seeing each other a lot in the next 2 or 3 years, because Fayetteville also has some 10 and 11 graders that are going to be coming back for the 21-22 season.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised to see this matchup again in the 2022 6A state championship.
Sophomore number 24.
These are two programs that are definitely built for success moving forward.
Sophomore number 25, Carson Wassmiller.
Lights are on in the stadium, just in case if it gets cloudy. As I was coming last night, we faced some storms on the way. We were curious about how the weather was going to be today, but it looks like it's going to be a great afternoon and great morning with this early game. The first out of the 4 that we're going to be bringing to you. So it's going to be a long day and an exciting day.
We've definitely got some fun matchups on tap here today. We've got a potential first-time champion here today in Bentonville West, and then the next game we've got another team looking to claim their first championship in program history in the Lakeside Lady Rams. They'll be taking on Searcy in that matchup, and that'll be coming up right after this one.
You can see the referees right in the middle doing their pre-game, and now the teams are coming into the field to take their position. The assistant referees are checking the nets just to make sure that everything is in place. Bentonville West making their way up to take their positions. Kaylee Woodward right there with the captain shaking hands and getting ready to go. And from here, you know, when you look at the formation, looks like Bentonville West might go with a 4-3-3, while Fayetteville probably is going to go with a 4-2-1-3. Obviously, you know, I remember what a great coach said, Boran Milutinovic. He always said it doesn't matter, you know, what lineup you go with. It's how many players you can get in attack and also defend. Looks like Fayetteville is going to kick off. It's the beautiful game of soccer. And here we go for the first 40 minutes of high school playoff championship between West and Fayetteville. Carlos Chicas with the play-by-play. And Chase, the referee has blown the whistle and we are on the go. Free kick. This is one thing that I won't do early this game. Having your goalkeeper doing this type of a long kick, because you never know when things can go wrong. But now it's Haley Woodward coming back to the goal side. Sierra Flynn on the goal in the middle of the field. She has support on the left side. Let's see if she get it, but it looks like Fayetteville is going to maintain possession, trying to get something going along with number 12, Jaden Tyler, but the ball goes away. It's going to be a throw-in for West goalkeeper number 99 on the jersey. Kayla Ross is chasing the ball, and the ball is going to be played as she was coming back into the goal. That's one of the things that you gotta make sure when things are happening. You gotta know what's going on everywhere, because you know the ball is played, goalkeeper is coming, and you can get in trouble by doing something like that.
Absolutely, and both of these teams like to play up tempo. And as we're already seeing, a lot of action here in just the first minute and a half.
Jalen Tyler trying to get something going. It's going to be a throw-in for FHS. In charge of the throw-in. Looks like it's going to be number 16, Tessa. Tessa with the throw-in. The head gets on the way by Josie Sembrot. It's going to be another throw-in for the Bulldogs. Getting the ball dry a little bit because the weather is still a little water on the field. Chasing the ball. Number 39 for West, Tara Garinger. Throwing for Bentonville West. West trying to make history. History in the making. It's the beautiful game of soccer, and you can catch it at NFHS live streaming. West trying to create something in the middle of the field. Jones in the middle. Now has the support on the left side, getting to number 12, Josie. Josie on the goal on the left side. Being pressured by number 16, Tessa. Tessa is going to get on the way, and the ball is going to be a throw-in for West. Very aggressive Bentonville West so far.
They definitely are being aggressive up to this point, and really that's a good strategy to start out this game, because Fayetteville has been known to hold leads if they get the lead early on. So Bentonville trying to draw first blood in this game to avoid that, and if you're Bentonville West, you definitely want to keep it close or take the advantage if you can early on.
Bertalotto on the last touch. Now it's another throw-in for West. Stella Martin waiting for some support as the ball girl gets out of the way. And now FHS putting pressure via Mari Wilbur. It's another throw-in so far. I think we have 6 consecutive throw-ins, and here probably will be the 7th. I think the legs are shaking on both teams, and I'm curious how this 10-15 minutes is gonna go for them to try to settle down and find a way. What's gonna work for you.
Absolutely, and there are always those big game nerves when you start out a game. This is for a state championship, the chance to make history. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are some nerves early on, but hopefully we'll see those ironed out as this game goes along.
Wilbur putting pressure. That was number 10. Well done by Sierra Flynn. Putting pressure and still another throw in. And now West in the middle trying to get something going. That's number 2, Bridget McSpann. On the go, trying to connect with number 22. That is Tiana Jones. Couldn't get to the ball, but it's going to be a throw-in. Good job by the defense for the Bulldogs, trying to minimize the attack. Top of the final third, number 23 in the jersey, Whitney Carrigan with the throw-in. Checking in is the forward, trying to create some space for her as the captain is checking in too, putting pressure. Good job by trying to control the ball, but it's going to be a goal kick, and Haley Woodward is going to be in charge of that.
It was a nice setup there by Bentonville West. You could definitely see what they were trying to do there to try and get the goal, but unfortunately it just didn't work out that time. Good effort by Bentonville West, though, and good defense from Fayetteville, and they'll have the goal kick right here.
Woodward trying to get to the ball to the final third, and she does it, and it's number 4, Kate Bishop. Bishop trying to connect with number 6, McGree, but the ball is going to come to the goalkeeper, Kayla Ross. Something interesting to point out is West also has been benefit from a new local program that it was founded about 4 years ago. That is Bentonville FSC Prodigy. Shout out to the director of coaching, Doug Estrada, who just contributed to a note here saying that 7 girls from Bentonville FC Prodigy are currently playing from West. And one of the things is every high school has to have a feeder. And I think for Bentonville West, it looks like it's Bentonville FC Prodigy who are, that feeder and creating those opportunities for those girls to play outside the high school.
It's a great program up there, and we really talk about it. Northwest Arkansas has been the catalyst for bringing soccer to Arkansas, especially when it comes to youth soccer.
Katie Bishop trying to connect as the ball is getting to Tyler. Top of the box. Defense is going to have to clear that out, and the ball is going to go out, and it's going to be a throw-in. That was a good counter attack for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely great defense there, too, down in the box. And right now, Fayetteville with this throw has a chance to make something happen here.
Getting close to the 6-minute mark, and it's 0-0 so far. Throw in for Fayetteville. Might be the first corner kick, and it is first corner kick of the match with 6 minutes play in the first half. We're 0-0 coming live at NFHS for the live streaming. Great crowd, and you can hear them. They're happy. I hope the weather stays like this for the whole next 2 days. Corner kick with the left foot. It's Fayetteville trying to find a way to put one in the net. Left foot to the near post. An opportunity. The ball just missed. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. The center referee points it out with the assistant of the AR. A little step forward on that, and Fayetteville could put one in.
It really looked like they had a chance to make that one right there. Definitely saw what they were trying to do to use the wind to their advantage to blow into the left corner of that goal, but the wind a little too strong on that one, blew it a little too far to the left, but still great effort there by Fayetteville to try to pick up their first score of the game.
West building from behind. Fayetteville successful. Max Patton connecting with Sierra Flynn. Back to Max Patton. Max Patton under pressure. Now there is a long ball, and it's going to come to the number 11, Kenny Morris for Fayetteville. Trying to get the ball out of the final third. Doing a great job is number 5, Ella Presley. Presley couldn't deliver that pass that she was wanted it. And now it's number 18, Stanford, trying to connect on top. Number 25 for Fayetteville, Carson Waisland. Couldn't get to it. Now there is a slide. This might be a little hurt. That was number 11, Kennedy Morris on the last play.
And Morris looked a little bit shaken up after that last play, but she got up pretty quickly, so it looks like she'll be okay moving forward.
Kerrigan trying to connect with Jones. Jones has it. Jones under pressure. The defense is doing a good job, but looks like Maya going to have to pressure again. Looks like it went on Fayetteville. Yep, it's going to be West throwing. Looks like the ball never went out and she picked it up, so it's going to be a handball. Yep, so it's going to be a free kick. Number 22 on the jersey, Tiana Jones. Fayetteville defending in zone. With the left foot, Woodward to her hands, not a problem. It's been a while since I seen defending in zone rather than man-to-man.
Not something you see every day, but again, these are two very talented squads with a lot of experience, and we know that they like to play defense. It's very hard to score on either of these teams. I think we can expect a low-scoring matchup here today, and that's what we've gotten so far.
Jaden Tyler on the last play. Fayetteville. Another long ball trying to play direct. Chasing the ball is the defense. Defense is going to look like might be successful. It's going to be a throw-in, and this time it's going to be Fayetteville who earned a throw-in. McGree with the throw-in. She has the support of Carlson Weismailer, top of the bag, but she opted to go inside the backs, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Purple Bulldogs. Bertalotto in charge of the corner kick. Right footer. Fayetteville has one in the near post. One is going to go on the goalie. And now the ball's play with the head. Good opportunity for Fayetteville. The goalkeeper makes a great save, Kayla. And now second shot followed by Fayetteville, but great job by Kayla Ross on the big save for West.
That was a big play for Bentonville West. Fayetteville having to kick against the wind really on that corner, but it was a great kick, set it right up for the goal. But a great save at the net to keep this game scoreless.
10 minutes play in the first half. We're tied 0-0. Is the state finals between West and Fayetteville. Substitution for West, number 3 coming in for West. That is Caitlin McMahon. First substitution of the match. Long ball, chasing it. Good job and good effort by number 12, Jaden Tyler, but the ball was too deep. She couldn't get to it. Another long ball. It's the style of play with two teams are similar. They're playing kind of combination with Fayetteville playing a little more direct. And Bentonville was doing something a little different. So they try to build from time to time from the back, building from the back, and sometimes they go with the long ball. Center referee indicates for a goal kick for West. Kayla Ross is gonna let the defender take care of that. As they get in position, you see how they get compact in the middle to try to create those spaces in the outside for West. Fayetteville, Wilbur sent a long ball. She was trying to connect with Lauren Mario, but the ball went deep. And that's the other thing when you play on a surface, on a turf surface, because the speed of the game is faster than grass. But now in Arkansas, we don't have that many grass fields anymore when it comes to high school. Looks like everybody has gone artificial.
There really has been a trend in that direction going towards turf fields. You know, even 10 years ago, you'd see a lot more grass fields than you do today. Both of these teams have experience playing on the turf field, and I think it's showing here today.
West counter attack, an opportunity for West. That's number 3 on the jersey, McMahon. Couldn't get the ball where she wanted it, but the defense does a great job for FHS, clearing the ball out and now earning a throw-in. Number 16 on the jersey, Tessa, trying to play the ball right away, trying to connect with number 2, Bertalotto. Bertalotto on the goal. Now she got the support of Bishop. Bishop with the right foot is going to open the field, but the defense of West gets on the way, and now it's Fayetteville. West Fighting for the ball, back and forth. Little holding going on. Center referee says not a problem. Defense get the ball. The Bulldogs trying to attack in the left side, but number 18 for Fayetteville, Avi Estes, couldn't control that ball. This is the second time that Estes is having a hard time, keeping that ball close to your feet. And I wonder, again, is it the surface still wet? If it makes it difficult on both sides of the ball?
That's a very real possibility, and we talked about it earlier too. We're still a little under 15 minutes into this game, and those nerves probably still striking up. So it could be a combination of both factors.
Bella opening the field, trying to connect with Tyler on the right side. Very fast and very aggressive player that Bulldogs has on the right side. The ball comes to Waze Miller. Ball in the air. Bringing it down is number 22 for West Jones. Jones on the go on the left side. With her left foot, she's going to bring the ball back. And now they're trying to switch it, but the defense gets on the way. And now FHS making that effort, coming all the way from half of the field to try to get some touches on the ball as Caitlin. Meaning the one-on-one versus number 25, Grace Miller. Another throw in. I'm curious at what time, at what moment teams are going to slow down just a little bit. Substitution coming in for West. Number 10, Sierra Flynn taking a break. Looks like number 19, Layla Query coming in. Is that number 19 or number 12? I believe it's number 12. Sembrot. Is that correct, Chase?
That is right.
Tyler in the one-on-one versus Estela Martin. Martin doing a great job on Estela, but the effort and the speed is there, and now they both are going to go at it. And West is going to clear a bit of number 39, Garinger. Garing finds some support on the left side. Now the ball is chipped to the middle of the field. And good job by the defense with the head as Tartalotto brings the ball and tries to connect again on the right side. 15 minutes in the first half, and we're still 0-0. Long ball. Good job by Caitlin. Caitlin connecting with Presley. Presley on the left side. The ball comes to the defense for FHS. Good 50-50 ball, and the center referee says play on. Lauren McGree. Great job again by the defense. And usually in American football, they say teams who play good defense find a way to be successful on the field.
And that's been the story for both of these teams in this tournament. Fayetteville has found a way to score goals early and to hold on to that lead. In fact, they had the shutout just last week in the semis. And then for Bentonville West, their defense kept them in the match just last week in the semis as well. They won in overtime 2-1. And that may be also why we see that up-tempo offense looking to get that early advantage to hold on to for the rest of the game.
Tiana Jones fighting the ball, and it's going to be another throw in for West with 16 minutes play in the first half. We're still 0-0. You see Coach Toma giving some coaching instructions as the players are trying to get out of the defensive third. Dating Tyler is Bentonville West all over the place so far. Bentonville West has found a way to recover the ball quicker and maintain position a little better than Fayetteville. Counter attack. It's going now Bishop. Bishop, nice job by Bishop, top of the box, and she take a shot. She's blocked by the defense, and here are the Purple Bulldogs. Bishop again crossing the ball on the other side. The defense gets on the way. Number 2, Bertalotto. And now finding a way to clear the ball top of the box. The ball comes back to number 17 on the jersey, Bella. West recovering the ball. Josie. As the fans keep coming into the stands, great crowd on both Bentonville West and Fayetteville making the trip. When I was looking at the brackets and we were talking about, how sometimes tournaments like this are away from the teams that are playing, and then you have two teams from the same area, traveling, the hours. I cannot imagine if the environment would be different if playing at home.
Right, and we see that some in other sports as well, and in soccer too. When it comes to football, like we saw in the 7A just late last year, we had a couple of Central Arkansas teams playing in that championship, and there was a great crowd there, but still a great crowd traveling here to watch their teams today from Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas known for their devout fan bases when it comes to soccer, and both teams have come out today. They have not disappointed.
I was flipping into the channels last night and got to see the last two hits on the baseball state finals between Harbor and the Mountaineers. So congratulations to Rogers High School for winning the state title in the baseball. I wasn't planning on catching that, but it was the best moment of that game because it's just so nice to see local teams on TV.
And that's really been great in the last few years with streaming, as well as local television taking really an interest in broadcasting local sports. We've seen that a lot, and even now, if you look at high schools, they're starting to start broadcasting programs as well. So you have students broadcasting their fellow students' games at their local high schools. So a lot of effort and a lot being invested into broadcasting high school sports here in the state of Arkansas.
Waze Miller with the last throw-in, and now FHS with Lauren. Lauren is going to send the ball inside the box. An opportunity for Fayetteville, but defense does a great job. Again, Tiana Jones clearing that ball. Center referee points out to another throw-in for FHS. Waze Miller with the throw-in in the final third. Waze Miller again with another throw-in. Top of the box. Looks like it's going to be a substitution for Fayetteville. Number 2, Bartolotto taking a break. Coach Ben Toma trying to get some fresh legs into the field. Who's coming in, Chase?
It looks like that's number 11, Kinley Morris, coming back in for... It's hard to tell from right here. Actually, that's number 33 that's coming in. That's Elizabeth Weir coming in for Fayetteville. It's a little bit tough to see from up here in the press box. But we were able to eventually get it right up here.
Throwing. Number 33, shot to the goal. An opportunity for Fayetteville. Goal! Number 4, I think, Kate Bishop, I believe, for the 1-0.
And you were just talking about it a few moments ago, looking for those fresh legs, and they came in handy right there. Weir came in and was able to set up the perfect pass to set up for that goal for Bishop, and Fayetteville has the early advantage right where they want to be here with just over 18 minutes left here in the first half.
What a great job to find a way to score that one. And that's great. I'm gonna double check on the score now if Fayetteville will another opportunity.
And Fayetteville's done a great job of keeping the ball on the opposing side of the field, getting a lot of opportunity to score in the early going. Bentonville West had done a great job on defense leading up to that goal, and just a great effort from Fayetteville on the inbound to pick up the score.
That's 1-0 Fayetteville. Good job. And they want more. Near post. Might be another corner kick for Fayetteville. And that's what you want. And you mentioned earlier during the broadcast that Fayetteville usually finds a way to score early in the match.
They do, and they did it again here today. That's where they like to be at this point in the match. They like to have that early advantage and to hold on to that advantage throughout the contest. So I bet that's what they're looking to do here again today, trying to capture their 6th state championship in program history, their first since 2010.
We're going to make a correction. The goal score was for via Lauren Magri for the 1-0. And you mentioned that from here it was it's kind of challenging when you don't have that clear vision, but we apologize for that. But we got a confirmation that the goal was scored by Lauren Magri, number 6 for FHS.
And what a great moment for the sophomore on that goal. That's what it really takes here in the state championship. You need that young talent to step up in addition to having that proven talent with the juniors and the seniors.
Throwing for FHS. Now, as a coach, what do you do when you are in the state finals? You get to score. Do you put pressure? Do you keep playing the same way? Do you stick with your game plan? What do you do, Chase?
Well, that's the big question going into this part of the contest, but I think this is exactly where Fayetteville hoped they would be at this point in the match. They've been in this place several times throughout the season and throughout the tournament even. We saw this against North Little Rock. They like to get that early score, and they may still apply pressure to try to get a few insurance goals maybe to add on to that lead to secure it, because Bentonville West is a team that likes to play in those close games, and they'll look to keep this match close all the way to the end. And as they proved in the semifinals, if it comes down to the wire, they can score when it counts in those last few minutes.
Elizabeth with the throwing. She has the support of number 25, Carson Weiss-Miller, but she's going to go deep into the backs. Fayetteville, top of the backs, trying to get something on. Good pressure by the defense, and now they're going to find a way to create an opportunity, and that was Fayetteville. That was number 4, Kate Bishop. Couldn't finish the ball the way that she wanted, and you got to be careful when you play in defense and when you stay in the high, because you never know who's going to go and sneak behind you. West. So far, Tiana Jones has done a tremendous job trying to give the Fayetteville the best headache, and she's been very successful. But she needs some help up front. Otherwise, it's going to be so challenging for her during the rest of the match. Because number 22, Tiana Jones, anytime that she has an opportunity, she risks it. She takes the one-on-ones a lot, and that's what you need sometimes. Sometimes when you're under pressure and you don't have the support, either you bring the ball back to find some support, or you take the risk on taking the one-on-ones. And talking about Jones, here he goes, Cam Jones on the left side. She finds that opportunity right there, and this is what I was telling you, taking on the one-on-ones. Now she's going to open, look like might be a handball right there, but the referee says no, and the ball comes back to West. And now it's number 18, Stanford. Stanford trying to find something going with what appears right now is Tiana Jones, the player to go for West. And now counter-attack. Lauren Magri on the goal. She has the support of Bishop. Magri is going to turn and try to go on the right side. And now the ball comes back to West, number 18, Stanford. FHS putting pressure. The ball is going to come to the hands of the goalkeeper.
And that was another great setup there by Weir. Almost had another shot opportunity there for Fayetteville. Since coming into the game just a few minutes ago, she's had a big impact, not necessarily scoring the goals, but setting up those goals for Fayetteville, or those goal opportunities for Fayetteville, and they were able to capitalize on one, and that's why they have the lead here with 13 minutes to go in the first half.
Bentonville West clearing the ball. FHS bring the ball in the middle of the field. And now, here he comes, Tiana Jones trying to connect with number 3, Kaylee McMahon. Tiana Jones, lay foul there. See, the referee is going to slow the game, but Fayetteville has possession. Coach Thomas is going to check on her player. I think it was a lay foul over there, but the referee gave advantage since FHS has had the ball. 27 minutes in the half. It's 1-0. Purple Bulldogs don't want to drive over 3 hours for nothing. They want it. It's been over a decade since the last time they enjoy something like this. West wants to make history. The youngest program. And now West closing the ball in the box. An opportunity. Goalkeeper makes the save, but unfortunately the ball goes away. It's going to be a corner kick for Bentonville West. Looks like Tara Geringer is going to be in charge of the corner kick. With a little bit over 11 minutes to play in the half, it's 1-0. Goal scored top of the 21st minute via Lauren McGree for FHS. Looks like there is a substitution coming in for West. Taking a break is number 3, Kaylee McMahon. Since you have that 20/20 vision, Chase, I'll let you spot the number for me.
Let me see. We still have the substituted player coming in on the field for Bentonville West. Looks like it's going to be number 10 for Bentonville West.
Corner kick, top of the box. Chasing the ball is number 18 in Stafford. Stafford has some support via number 23, Carrigan. Carrigan sending a long ball, but the assistant referee flags it out, saying an offside position, but the ball goes out of bounds, and the goalkeeper is going to chase it, and she's going to take her time.
And that was Sierra Flynn coming in for Bentonville West. Have a name to go with that number now.
Coming live at NFHS, place to be for high school soccer. Congratulations to every team who find a way to be in the finals, whether it's soccer, whether it's baseball or softball. Goal kick. Haley Woodward, senior. She's going to be playing for Houston University. Number 32, Hannah Quilling on the last touch. And here comes the speed of Jaden Tyler on the right side. Jaylen Tyler having a hard time not keeping that ball close to your feet, or her feet. And it's going to be a throw in for Bentonville West. Substitution coming in for West. Number 32 taking a break, Hannah Quilling. It's number 12.
It does look like it's number 12, Josie Simbrot, coming back in for Bentonville West, and indeed it is.
Jones bringing herself into the half of the field to get some touches on the ball as West is cruising in the middle of the field. The defense for FHS also doing their part, as Bella Kiklak found a way to get a throw in for FHS. She's gonna take a break. Number 17, Bella for FHS, with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half. Bertalotto comes back in for the Purple Bulldogs. Mari Wilbur with the throw-in. FHS in the final third. Bishop trying to get something going. Mari Wilbur. One of the things that I have noticed through high school soccer is sometimes the players want to keep playing fast every time. You got to recognize those moments when you're up on the score. And I always tell, my players, because I'm also a coach, you got to recognize when you need to slow it down, when you need to have that approach of playing fast. It's a matter of what numbers you have versus, the opponent, because sometimes as much as you want to keep playing 100 miles per hour during the whole game, sometimes it catches to you.
That's very true, and really these are two teams that like to play up-tempo naturally, so maybe a little bit more difficult for them to slow down, but maybe we will see a little bit of a slower pace as we near the end of this first half.
Congratulations to La Bella Señora, La Juventus, Juve, who won the Coppa Italia. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, even without scoring, he's happy to have another trophy in his resume. Not that he needs it.
Right.
It looks like in La Liga, looks like Atletico de Madrid and Real Madrid also still have a shot to the title, even with the last game on the line.
Right, and what an opportunity that is for two very historic programs in La Liga, looking to add to their already impressive legacy.
And when you see, you know, the things that happen and the trade of players with Griezmann going to Barcelona, and then, you know, that transfer who never expected it, with Suarez going to Atletico, and it just, you know, and everything, all the adversity that Barcelona has to go through, and it's just crazy when you see those things at that high level. Bentonville West take a long shot. Goalkeeper shouldn't have a problem with catching that ball. That was Jones trying to test Haley Woodward, but she was able to just control that ball with no problem. West, Helen, number 5, Ella Presley for West on the last possession. Substitution for FHS. Taking a break, I believe it's number 12, Jaden Tyler. Number 22 for Fayetteville coming in, Ava Roberts, to get some minutes in the game. FHS top of the box, taking a long shot, but the goalkeeper Kayla Ross, not a problem that shot. I believe that shot was taken by number 2 Bartolotto. Little over 4 minutes to play in the first half. We are 1-0. Goal scored by Lauren McGree, top of the 21st minute. As West doesn't want to go to the locker rooms. One down, they are top of the box trying to create something. West via number 12, Josie Sembrot. Bartolotto is going to clear that ball, trying to get something on top. West is going to let the ball out. Bella Gurley. Throw in for West. Whitney Kerrigan trying to connect with Jones, and Jones with the speed. She's going to take that one-on-one again. She's not afraid of that, and that's what you need. Great job. Good opportunity for West. For a second, I thought the player was going to take inside and then come back for a shot to the far post.
And it looked like she was just trying to take the shot right there that she could get. Really not too many opportunities for Bentonville West up to this point. We've seen the ball really on the other side of the field for most of this first half. So Bentonville West trying to take advantage there of an opening that they saw. Unfortunately, could not capitalize.
No less than 2 minutes to play in the half, as West is going to have a throw-in. Kerrigan with the throw-in, trying to connect with Jones. I like how Tiana Jones plays. She's very aggressive. She doesn't give up. She gives you that everything that she can for Bentonville West. You know, I hope that that they can find. It looks like there is a late foul right in front of the referee, but she's going to give advantage. And now West an opportunity to see if Fayetteville is going to kick the ball out. But I think the player got out, so no, not a problem. She's still going to check on the player now. That's number 9, Mari Wilbur. I think Wilbur is disagreeing with the referee about the foul, just for the body language that we can see from here. In her opinion, I think she was fouled, and the referee says it was a 50-50 ball probably. It's the beautiful game of soccer. And you can catch it live at NFHS. Looks like it is a handball there. Center referee calls it right away. A little late though. One minute and 26 seconds left in the half. We're 1-0, and I think Fayetteville is aware of how much time is left on the clock. Coach Joe Thoma giving some coaching instructions there to utilize and make sure that they can manage the clock, and maybe this could be the last play for Fayetteville. See if the referee is gonna ask the players to play forward. Left footer. An opportunity for Fayetteville High School. You can see the tactical movements there. The ball is played into the box. Good job by the defense. Now they're going to have to clear it. Now counter attack. Jones is going to have it. And again, Jones is going to do a step over, trying to get something going, but she won't be able to do it by herself. She's going to find a way to engage some of her teammates, because it's going to be challenging with Fayetteville crossing that ball. And earlier I mentioned, sometimes you gotta slow down, find yourself an opportunity, get players engaged. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of use. Looks like Fayetteville is gonna go into the locker rooms with the lead 1-0. Goal scored by Lauren McGee at top of the 21st. We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we'll recap the first 40 minutes of the state finals between Bentonville West and the Purple Bulldogs.
All right, soccer fans, let's hear it for a great first half between Fayetteville and Bentonville West. At halftime, Fayetteville leads 1-0. Soccer fans, state championship t-shirts and other merchandise are available now at the merchandise stand. Commemorate the 2021 state championship game with official merchandise by Image One.
the first 40 minutes have gone, and so far, while Bentonville West has found a way to create a lot of opportunities. In my opinion, Tiana Jones, who has been the most dangerous player for West, is going to have to get some help for West to find a way to get the equalizer.
Right. And really in that first half, we saw the ball a lot on Fayetteville's half of the field, and they had quite a few opportunities, but some great defense from Bentonville. They did get that one goal. It was a great play on the inbound from Weir, and that was Magri who picked up the goal for Fayetteville. That served as our only score up to this point. So Bentonville West well within reach of still winning this game, and before that even tying it up.
I wonder what the halftime speech was for West, and wonder what they're gonna try to get done. It's the center referee. It's bringing the ball back. It's the beautiful game of soccer. You can catch it live at NFHS, the place to be for the state finals. Making sure that my microphone is on and we have the proper audio there. Chase, just a little correction on our camera guy. His name is Colton Strader. So thank you so much for creating this beautiful moment via video, because with technology today it's so nice that if for some reason you miss a game, then a lot of the action you can go watch it and watch it again.
Right, and even with all that's been going on with the pandemic, there have been circumstances where fans couldn't come to the games, and this allows them the opportunity to get to experience the game firsthand live from the comfort of their home. So really, it's one of those benefits of the digital age that we're living in right now, that access to sports.
And you had an opportunity for when you were attending high school to do some traveling, and I was overhearing the conversation that you had with Jake, one of the interns that is helping here today. You guys were at the same place in the same trip.
Yes, that was a really interesting thing. We did not know that we were both on that same trip. We were at the Student Television Network National Convention a couple of years ago. I'm a graduate of Lakeside High School and an alumnus of Lakeside TV, and I'm actually joined today by my fellow alumnus Jonathan Webb, who's right over here by us. But we did not know that we were on that same flight, and we both had the opportunities to get to broadcast our school's games live, and it was definitely a unique opportunity, a great opportunity that set us up for further opportunities, really just like this one here today.
And I hope that some of your teachers and some of the people involved in the broadcasting class that you were part of it are hearing this, because they did a great job in getting you ready to do these kind of events, because I always encourage my students, my school counselor, and I always encourage my students to explore every opportunity that they have out there, because you never know.
Absolutely, and I've been blessed with the opportunity to get to pursue this at Lakeside TV under Chris Slayton, and then today, now I get opportunities like this to work with you here at the AAA State Championships, and I also get to work as a student at Ouachita Baptist University as part of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network under Chris Babb and Dr. Jeff Root.
It's always an adventure in life, like that movie with Tom Hanks, when he says life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, and it's pretty much it's exploring those opportunities and making the best. And right now it's the Bulldogs who are making the best of the state finals in the girls division, leading 1-0 from the 21st minute, but Bentonville West doesn't want to give up. And now the Bulldogs in the attack via Jaden Tyler. It's going to be a throw-in for Fayetteville. In charge of the throwing is number 17, Bella Kilak. Bella with the throwing to Bishop. Bishop is going to bring it back, and Bella is going to try to kick it back again, but the ball bounces off Ella Presley, and he's going to know another throwing. The ball is played right away with West trying to clear the ball and trying to keep the Purple Bulldogs away from the defense, as Jones is finding some support, and now she's been very successful opening that ball on the right side. Ella Presley carrying the ball with the left foot, tries to connect on the right side that is attacking West. West bringing the ball back to Bella Gurley. The ball comes back to FHS. FHS putting pressure. Bridget McSpanning with the right foot trying to connect with Jones, but Kinley Moritz gets on the way, and now it's a long ball connecting with Bishop. Bishop on the go, pressure by Presley. In the one-on-one, it was Bella Gurley who sends the ball out, and it's going to be a throw-in for FHS. In charge of that is Laurie Magri, who scored the goal, top of the 21st for FHS. The Purple Bulldogs 34 minutes away from winning the state title. Shot on goal, the stand Bulldogs up 2-0. What a great shot, taken by number 9, I believe, for Fayetteville, Maddie Woolworth, and it's 2-0 Fayetteville.
What a moment there for the senior in her last high school game, picking up the goal for her team, and really an advantage that the Purple Bulldogs have been looking for since that first score that they had back in the first half. And, you know, just a few moments ago, right before the half, Maddie Wilburn thought she had a missed foul. She took a pretty tough hit to the face, but that's the way you respond right there, is by capitalizing on the opportunities you're given later in the game. And right now, she's given her team a 2-score advantage here with 34 minutes left to go in the second half.
Great opportunity and great shot taken and finishing the way that you want. And in soccer, you know, it's one of those deals when you're 2-0 and you have the tempo, you have the momentum, and the other thing is coming from the break. You got to find a way. If you're losing 1-0, you got to find a way to equalize it. But if you don't find that, you know, type of environment to get yourself in that position, the opponent might come and give you another one, and that's what Fayetteville did.
And right now, Fayetteville with that goal is exactly where they want to be at this point in the match. We've seen it time and again this season and in the postseason where Fayetteville has gotten the early advantage, and now they try to close out the game like they have so many times this year. And for Bentonville West, it presents a new challenge because right now you want to get back into the match. Really, when it comes down to the final few minutes of the match, Bentonville West has proven that they can step up when it really counts. But in order to get there to that point, they really need to respond here before it's too late.
Shout out to Miss Karen Woodward, the mother of the goalkeeper for FHS, Haley Woodward, who is watching the broadcast and hearing the broadcast as she is in the stand. So she's the one who helped us confirming the first goal. So that's it's always great to have people in the stands that are helping you,
right?
To make you look good.
Absolutely. That's absolutely right. And from our vantage point up here, we're pretty high up off the field, so it can be a little tough to make those calls. So it's nice to have those friends down there closer to the field to help us make the right calls.
And everything that we do here, it's because, you know, we have great teammates. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast, our producer is Jonathan Webb. Our camera guy is Colton Strader. Jonathan also went to school with Chase Hartsell, or my sidekick for today. And also Mr. Mason Woodbright for the opportunity to contacting us and being able to come this way and be part of this beautiful game of soccer. Ball in the box. West is going to try to get it out. Fayetteville finds a way to bring the ball back into the final third, but the defense gets on the way, and it's going to be a throw-in for Fayetteville. Kenley Morris was close to the ball, but she's going to leave the ball to number 16. Looks like there is a substitution for FHS. Kate Bishop taking a break. "30 minutes, and when you are in the bench as a coach, that can be the 30 longest minutes that you can play in a game. And if you are the team who is losing, you notice that the clock is going too fast."
Right, and that's kind of the two adverse effects we're probably seeing from the two sidelines. You know, for Bentonville West, you're looking to slow down the clock a little bit. You want to slow down the game and really get back into it. But then if you're Fayetteville, you want that clock to go a little bit fast, but it may be looking a little slow here with 30 minutes left to go in this match. Still a lot of opportunities to get back into it for Bentonville West, and for Fayetteville, you just want to hold on to that lead and claim your first state title since 2010.
Another opportunity. Opportunities arise very often. Trying to get to the schedule for the second game that it's coming up after this one, and that will be Searcy versus Lakeside coming up at noon. You also can catch that at NFHS, place to be.
And what an entertaining match that will be. Searcy looking for their first state title since 2013, the year that both the boys and the girls swept their respective divisions by winning those state titles. And then on the other side of things, you have the Lakeside Lady Rams of my alma mater looking for their first state title in program history.
Total of 4 games that we have for you, with this one going on right now between Bentonville West and Fayetteville. Fayetteville leading 2-0. Coming up at noon, it will be Searcy and Lakeside. At 2 p.m., Harrison versus Pulaski Academy. And we will close the day with a 4 p.m. match between Conway and Springdale on the boys' side of the 6A state finals. So it's going to be a busy day, and I hope that you stick around with us to enjoy and to support these teams and the student athletes that are having just a blast. And I'm just happy to see, you know, the weather that we're getting. You cannot ask for better weather for any type of outdoor sports activity.
You're right. And, you know, sometimes people, you know, look at the overcast sky and they'll say, oh, where's the sun? But, you know, it can have that cooling effect on days like these, provides some really great weather for soccer and for all these spring activities that are happening here today at the Benton Athletic Complex.
FHS leading the ball via Wilbur. West gets on the way, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Purple Bulldogs, leading 2-0. The first goal scored in the first half via Lauren Magri, top of the 21st minute. And the second goal of the match came via Maddie Wilbur, top of the 6th minute of the first half. Of the second half. Fayetteville once more. Long ball trying to get to Tyler. Tyler on the goal. Tyler on the one-on-one. There is a 50-50. The referee says, no, get up and play. That was a very physical. And, you know, sometimes if you haven't watched girls soccer lately, girls can get physical too.
Absolutely. And here in this matchup, these are two teams that like to play fast, up-tempo soccer. We've really seen the officials try to let them play it out as much as they can.
Good job by Jones. It's a little holding. Still a 50-50. The referee says no. Slide tackle right there. Long ball again. This time the goalkeeper, Kayla Ross, is going to control the ball with her feet and just try to get her teammates positioned in the right spot to deliver a good punt. And she does. Quillen on the go. Crossing the ball to the far post. Woodward lets the ball go out of bounds as Wes is getting a substitution ready. Hannah Quillen, 32, taking a break. Coming in for West, I believe is number 15. Looks like number 12. That's number 12, I believe, Josie Sembrot. Fayetteville building in the defensive third. Bella Kiklak connecting with Bertalotto, bringing the ball back. And now is Wilbur in the middle of the field. Pressured by Max Patton. And now West on the go on the left side. Trying to connect with Jones. Jones on the go. Can Jones make something happen? She's going to bring the ball inside. She's trying to find a way to take a shot on goal, but number 12, Josie Sembrot, take a shot, and now it's going to be a goal kick for FHS.
And I think right there, Jones was kind of pausing for a second, trying to get the cross out to in front of the goal, but there was nobody there, and there was it was just great defense from Fayetteville there in the box, keeping it to where Jones couldn't find a teammate to pass it to. And after a miscommunication, it's going to be Fayetteville with the ball.
Goal kick, Woodward getting that ball past of the half field. Long ball trying to connect with Tyler. Tyler lay foul there. Tyler is going to have to be careful because a foul like that can give you enough a card. Substitution coming in for Fayetteville. Or is getting ready to come in. Then the referee says no substitution. Fayetteville plays the ball into Tyler. Now there is a foul. And this is what I was telling you just a while ago, because Tyler went and did a little foul. The referee didn't call it. And now West commits a foul. But and then the argument, hey, I didn't get the last call.
Right. And, you know, on those kinds of plays right there, it's kind of tough to call. And really, when you're the official in a big game like this one, it can be tough to make the right calls all of the time. There, it was Sembrot getting just a little bit too aggressive for Bentonville West.
Mari Wilbur with a free kick, this time not being successful. She tried to, I think she was trying to send a cross with her left foot, but the ball went away.
It looks like she had to fight the wind there a little bit. If you look into that end zone, the flag flying in a little bit in our direction here towards the press box.
Substitution for West. Number 32 for West. Hannah Quillen coming in. She just went away a while ago. Number 32. She just come back in. Maybe some tactical coaching instructions, perhaps, for that short break. West clearing the ball. Bella. West with the head, trying to connect with Max Patton. Max Patton putting pressure on Bella. Looks like there is a handball. Center referee calls it right away. Tara Geringer with a free kick. About 50 yards. She's going to send the ball deep into the backs. Wilbur catching the ball, not a problem. She's going to take a couple seconds off the clock, taking her time, picking the ball up, pushing her teammates up, getting in position. Now she's going to do that drop kick that I'm not a fan of, but it works for her. Good job there, an opportunity for FHS on the go. That's number 12, Tyler. Tyler working on the one-on-one right there, under pressure. Now, I don't know if you saw what I see from here, but I think it's getting a little hot up there between Tyler and number 13 for West, Stella Martin. 19 minutes play in the second half. Is FHS leading at 2-0. The first goal is scored by Lauren Magri, top of the 21st minute. Second goal came via Maddie Wilbur. Appreciate the hospitality and bringing some refreshments for the crew here in the press box. Makes things a little easier for us. Thank you so much for every volunteer here on campus. You know, sometimes when you are at home, whether it's you're watching or you're listening on the radio, shot on goal there. That was a great shot by West, trying to get something going there. I think that was Jones. You know, the amount of manpower that you need to host tournaments like this, but you know, kudos to every volunteer that it makes themselves available just to support this kind of activities.
Right, and you know, normally you're just hosting one event, but here at the Weekend of Champions, you're hosting 3 different events all at once. But the city of Benton and the AAA have done a great job of hosting us here in this one, and Benton School District as well. We've definitely got some nice facilities to call home here for the weekend at the Weekend of Champions.
Weekend of Champions, and you can watch live at NFHS. Thank you to all of you who are tuning in and listening and watching it. And if you are here in the stadium supporting your daughter, your son, your niece, your granddaughter, why you do it? Because it's the right thing to do. FHS with a long ball trying to get to Jaden. Jaden is going to face Stella Martin. Stella Martin is going to do the throwing right away. Now they have to play quick. Substitution coming in. I believe that's number 7, Anna Avery Presley, taking a break. It's Hannah Quilling.
What a great opportunity this is going to be for Presley, the sophomore, getting some action here in the state championship game. And given the young talent that Bentonville West has, there's a very good possibility that we could see this team here in this exact setting for years to come, really.
You know, and the challenge when you are successful in a season is, can you do it again? How consistent you can do it, and then have the passion, because you know, when you grow, some of the growth comes with some pains. My son, who plays for Rogers High School, he's a freshman, and you know, he was putting a lot of pressure on himself because his uncle played for RHS, and he was All-American, and he was very successful. So when the season started, my son started in the freshman team, and he was so disappointed because, in his opinion, he was good enough to be at the varsity team. And I said, you know what, just enjoy the season. When the time is right, you get to play. And sure enough, within three games into the season, he got called to the varsity team. And then the other challenge came. Now I'm in the varsity. Now I want to start. And I said, well, you're gonna have to work. And sure enough, he started nine consecutive games as a freshman in the varsity team. And then the other thing came. The season wasn't that successful. And I said, you just gotta stay focused and keep going. And I think, being able to watch what Bentonville as a whole has gone through the last 20 years, they are very successful, both at Bentonville West and at Bentonville High School, because they have been able to put themselves in situations like this.
Right, and sometimes, like you were saying, those opportunities to grow, they can be painful for a little bit, but they provide great opportunities that allowed you to build on them and to really sustain success for years to come, and that could be the opportunity here for Bentonville West. The growing pains may not be as apparent. They're a very successful team, but even today, if they weren't to come out with the victory, it was a great learning opportunity to play against the best team in this classification.
And I don't remember if Coach Kerry Castillo this is the second of the third season, but just being able again to be successful during the playoffs and bringing the team to the Week of Champions, what an accomplishment. And whether the score doesn't define who you are, it's a great opportunity. You just gotta build from it. It was a shot taken by number 22, Tiana Jones. Tiana Jones has been trying to take those shots outside the box, and I hope that she finds a way to finish strong today, because she, with the respect of everybody on her team, she's wanting to carry and put her team on the shoulders.
Right, and she's just played a great game here today for her team, and I'll tell you, it's a pretty scary thought to think about this, that today, most teams, if it's a state championship appearance with a runner-up finish, that's a dream season. That's one that's once in a lifetime. But for Bentonville West, this could be a building block or a foundation to build on for years to come. So a very scary thought that some teams' dream season will serve as perhaps the foundation of a new dynasty for Bentonville West.
And with Tiana Jones, she's only a freshman, and can you imagine, you mentioned it, the possibility of watching this team in the next 2-3 years. It'll be interesting.
I think the Arkansas soccer community will definitely have to keep their eyes on this Bentonville West squad. They should be fun to watch for the next several years.
Throwing for West. 13 minutes to play in the game. Purple Bulldogs up 2-0. As West is not walking away just easy. It's some time left to find themselves to get back in the game. And now on the go was number 22, Roberts, for FHS, fighting that ball. It's going to be a throw-in. Elizabeth with the throw-in. The junior forward. Looks like might be a long throw-in for the Purple Bulldogs. West is going to clear that ball. Jones again. Trying to get something going for West. Sending a long ball to McMahon. Now the ball comes top of the box. West is going to chase that ball. It's going to be a throw-in or a goal kick. Woodward is going to be in charge of it.
Come on, Purple!
And if Fayetteville manages to hang on today for the win, what a moment it will be for this Lady Bulldogs squad. Fayetteville was crowned the first girls state champion when the AAA had their first state tournament back in 1998. From there, they won 4 straight state championships from that stretch of 1998 to 2001. They didn't manage to claim the title again until 2010, and that serves as their last state championship, 5 in total. But today, they're looking to add to that with number 6 right here.
Looks like it is a handball, so the referee is going to call that right away. Coach Toma, 11 minutes away from getting what he couldn't do a couple years ago after getting eliminated in the semifinals. Then being a year off after the pandemic. And now he might have to find a way to get it done. 10 left in the game. FHS. I hope that some of the colleges in the area have an opportunity to come and scout some of these players, because there is a lot of talent on both the boys and the girls. So I wonder if college around the area are gonna be able to come in and see some of this talent. Long throw in, an opportunity, goal!
Bulldogs up 3-0 with number 6 on the jersey, Lauren McGree, putting one more on the books.
That goal courtesy number 6, Lauren McGree.
What a day it has been for the Fayetteville sophomore, picking up 2 goals here in the state championship game, adding an insurance goal to her team's lead here with about 10 minutes to go in the contest.
Lauren McGree today more likely will be the MVP player of the final, scoring those 2 goals. But I'm always curious about those MVPs, because you know it's hard to pick because the beautiful goal by Wilbur, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be the one who has to pick who's the MVP.
Well, thankfully we don't have to pick that award here today, because there are a lot of deserving candidates on that Fayetteville squad. They've just played a great team game here today, and I'll be interested to see who goes home with that MVP award.
8 minutes. 8 minutes away. It's been a long journey, over a decade, since the last time that the Purple Bulldogs got a taste of winning a state title. Coach Toma, assisted by Stephanie Alcair, part of the coaching staff. His managers, Addison Rieger and Ashley Kramer. Again, always it takes a village. Congratulations to the seniors for Fayetteville, who are playing the last game. Haley Woodward, Helen Prest, Skylar Vincent, Bella Kiklak, Abby Estes, Sophie Small, Allison Byers, What a way to say goodbye.
And you know that moment's got to be special for them because, you know, losing your season last year, your junior season, having that cut short, only to come back this year to have that season that you perhaps dreamed of last year and really a dream send-off. Not many players get to have this opportunity to end their career with a state championship, but this Purple Bulldogs senior class, they've overcome a lot of adversity, and they can be among the first group in 11 years from Fayetteville High School to call themselves state champions.
And some words of encouragement for Tiana Jones, for Bentonville West, who is just a freshman. What a great game she had today, even, you know, with the results, you know, she never gave up. And her teammates did the same thing, but I cannot imagine, you know, as a freshman, you know, having an opportunity to get to the finals in your first year. You cannot beat that. And she's not the only freshman on the team either. You have Bella Gurley, who also is a freshman, Talia Trollinger, along with Riley Higgins, Abby Whitlatch, Kendall Stanford, Whitney Kerrigan. So you said well a while ago, it's gonna be interesting seeing this class coming back next year.
And what an achievement just to get here, to get to Benton for that state championship game. Such a young squad. They do have a few seniors that they're sending off this year, including Kayla Ross and Caitlin McMahon to go along with Ella Presley. You've also got Caroline Spindio, as well as Caitlin Glenn, I should say, Hannah Quillen, and Tara Geringer. But what an amazing ride it has been for this Bentonville West squad, making it to the state championship game. The 6A, when it comes to girls soccer, is a very competitive classification. It is such an achievement just to get to this game. Both of these teams should walk out of here with their heads held high, knowing that they were the two best teams in this classification this year.
Substitution coming in for Fayetteville. Number 14, Chase, is going to come and get some minutes into the finals. As she comes in, looks like number 6 is taking a break for Fayetteville.
So that's Thea Martin who's coming in for Fayetteville, the sophomore, getting some experience here in the state championship game.
And behind the fourth official, you have the trophies ready for the presentation, because you have just a small window to present those, along with the banner who will be crowning the state champions for the 6 West Division. 4 minutes to play in the game. Couple more substitution coming in, Chase. For West, number 25 on the jersey for West, and number 14 are going to come in and see some action.
That looks like Caroline Spindio, the senior, and number 25 is Caitlin Glenn, also a senior coming in.
Number 15 also for West coming in. And for FHS, coming in is number 27 for Fayetteville, and number 24.
That'll be Kylie Malner, it's number 27, number 24, Brent Sims. And then when you look at Bentonville West, that last number 15, that's Lauren Morris, the sophomore, coming in for the Lady Wolverines.
You can see Coach Stoma just getting ready to celebrate, and the players just gathering right there to be part of this celebration, as Haley Woolworth is gonna kick the ball away, but Bentonville West still has 3 minutes to play, and they know that it's a beautiful game of soccer and anything can happen. Thank you so much to every parent who came today,
both from Bentonville West and Fayetteville High School. To you who tune in to NFHS and watch live and listen to the audio. To the volunteers who make things happen. To our producer Jonathan Webb and to our camera guy Colton Strader. Great environment. As Fayetteville has a little bit over 2 minutes to play in the game. Coming up next is the 5A Girls Championship match between Searcy and Lakeside. The game is scheduled to start at noon. And obviously you can catch it here at NFHS. I cannot imagine if the temperatures were different or if the sun was out and playing a noon game on a turf.
Those can be pretty rough games here in Arkansas, especially as you ease into the summer months. Thankfully, we have the cloud coverage here with us today, keeping it a little bit overcast. We may have a little bit of humidity in the area, but it has definitely been a nice day for soccer. Glad to have the rain hold off here, as we've had a lot of rain in the area this week.
Woodward catching the ball. As the clock in the stadium has about 1 minute and 32 seconds to play. It's going to be a throw-in for FHS. Sims with the throwing, right foot, on ball. Kayla Ross let the ball go, and it's less than a minute. And you can see on the bench, on the bleachers, starting the celebration, parents clapping. They're so happy as the clock it's running down. It's Fayetteville who's going to walk away with the championship. There's a score by Lauren McGree, top of the 21st. And 2 goals are going to go on her resume. And Maddie Woodward, trophy presentation right away. 24 seconds on the clock. Long ball is play. Emotions are getting high. As Bentonville West still playing that ball hard. Now the countdown, you can hear it from the fans. Players walking and running down the field. And it's FHS winning the state title, beating Bentonville West 3-0. Good thoughts about the game.
What a moment here for the Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. Their first state championship since 2010. Their 6th state championship in program history. Just a great moment for these seniors and for this squad. Fayetteville played a great game. First whistle to the final whistle. Played great defense like they have all season and postseason long. And you had Macri stepping up for them with those couple of goals. And you also had Woodward with the goal as well. Just an overall great game for Lady Bulldogs as they claim the state championship. But, you know, it's looking a little somber over there on the Bentonville West side of things, but they should hold their heads high knowing they played a great game. And, you know, I really appreciate that they were giving their best effort right until that final whistle. I like a team that doesn't quit, and they definitely did not today. They played a great game. They had a great season, just got outmatched by a phenomenal Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs squad who claims their first state championship since 2010.
The celebration continues, and now they're gonna head down to the middle for the trophy presentation, followed by the MVP presentation. So right now they're gonna be able to present that trophy to the team. You can see there the trophy presentation. The first, I believe, is going to go to the runner-up.
To the Bentonville West Lady Wolverine. Congratulations.
Now there is the trophy presentation for the running-up. And you said earlier, Chase, this team shouldn't be feel less the successful that they have. Being a running-up with the young team. They just enjoying this moment. And obviously, I always say this, the score doesn't define who you are. So congratulations to the Bentonville West for being in the runner-up. And now the trophy presentation for Fayetteville as the state finals.
And your 2021 6A Girls State Soccer Champions, Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Here comes the presentation for Fayetteville. And they're gonna gather together right in the middle for the picture who will go into the books. Look at that picture, Chase. Look at that scene.
Such a great moment for Fayetteville here. You see it right in front of them, that state championship trophy. They've been working for months, for years, trying to get back to this moment and to call themselves state champions. Just a fantastic moment for the Lady Bulldogs and their fans.
At this time, we would
now they're going to present the trophy to the MVP.
Representing Fayetteville High School, number 9, Maddie Wilbur.
Wilbur is going to take that MVP trophy, Chase, and I'm telling you that's because of that beautiful game, that beautiful goal that she scores. And you can see Maggie right there with a big surprise on her face and just holding that trophy as being the state finals MVP. So that's great. What a moment.
And that goal really did serve to turn the tide. You know, it was a close match up through that first half. It was 1-0 heading into the locker room. But Fayetteville comes out of the gate, and that goal from Wilburn really turned the tide for the Lady Bulldogs, gave them the 2-0 advantage, and they held that advantage all the way through.
And with that, we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, it will be the second game of the day, scheduled for noon for the Division 5 between Searcy and Lakeside. We'll be back in about 20 minutes to bring you all the action.